Small animals across the world captivate the hearts of millions. People flock to online boards to coo and awe at little creatures with big paws and sweet faces. All cute things grow into something bigger, and sometimes the cutest things grow into straight-up predators. There are real-life baby Pokemon out there that grow up into toxic spiked menaces that could take down a full-grown man.
Oh my god.
Or fuzzy little creatures that wouldn't even bat an eye before mowing you down. There are eternal kittens out there with kill streaks you couldn't imagine. And gangly little calves that grow into majestic forest monarchs of legend. You'll want to see just how cute these ferocious creatures really are, and maybe even watch this as a warning to keep your distance. Leave a like below and subscribe with notifications so you never miss a single upload from Forever Green. Without further ado, let's get into it. 1. Beaver. Across the tranquil waterways of Eurasia, as well as back home here in North America, the beaver spends its time constructing a kingdom. They engineer amazing aquatic abodes with sticks and mud, shaping their surroundings and creating a natural flow of creatures and landscapes. Baby beavers look much like their adult counterparts, but fuzzier and much smaller. They stand timidly with smaller teeth and little tails. While they may not be inherently dangerous to humans, they're fiercely territorial and are known to get aggressive under pressure.
Oh my god.
Their sharp incisors are used normally for taking down trees to build dams, but under the right circumstances, they would leave a nasty mark. While they're cute when young, these wild animals grow into something fierce. 2. Wolverine. In the same forests and alpine tundras, you'll find another creature with a name that far precedes its reputation. The wolverine is a creature of legend, roaming tirelessly, known best for its ferocity and determination. However, did you know they're just cute little bears when they're young? With tiny rounded ears and a cute little mischievous smile, these creatures would take you by surprise with how cute they are. However, the Wolverines didn't earn that reputation overnight. They're fierce, fearless predators known best for their aggressiveness and strength. They might be relatively small, but a firm bite and sharp claws make them quite capable of defending themselves should the situation arise. They're aggressive enough that, unlike some of the more docile creatures on today's list, they might come after you, even if not threatened. So it's probably best to admire from afar. 3. Moose. Another neighbor across the boreal forests of North America is the mighty moose, standing tall as a gentle giant amidst the pines. They may not be your usual guests for cute, but their lanky, skinny legs and doe-eyed appearance are charming. They amble around nervously behind their mothers, with short, fuzzy fur and a skittish demeanor, protected from the world as they grow their antlers that reach for the sky like a crown of the wilderness. They're kings of their domain, with a relatively cool head and gentle demeanor, but are known to be a formidable opponent when the time calls for it. Their immense size and massive antlers can make them dangerous as they defend themselves or their territory. You'd never know, though, looking at their calves, but these are some of the kings of the forest. 4. Pufferfish. The oceans are filled with far and wide creatures that don't quite look as dangerous as they are. Best known as the blowfish, the pufferfish does just that, puff up. This primary tropical fish wanders in warm waters worldwide amongst coral reefs, lagoons, estuaries, and other coastal areas. It's hard to deny their wide-eyed cuteness, especially as babies. They're still adorable even when they puff up, trying to look big and threatening. However, pufferfish are infamous for their potentially lethal secret weapon. Besides being spiky, they also have tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin in their internal organs and skin. Ingesting even a tiny amount of this toxin can lead to paralysis, respiratory failure, and in severe cases can be fatal. Looking at this little guy, you'd never know, though. How could you say no to a face like that? Panda, China. In the lush bamboo forests of China's embrace across the world from our previous entry, the mighty panda levels in a world adorned in shades of green. They roam lazily among the towering bamboo shoots as the cool mountain mists provide a gentle caress. While they don't often procreate, something that's been a bit of a conservation effort and is seeing great strides in recent years, when they do, the whole world stops and smiles. Their cute babies ensure the continuation of the species. How could you not want to save the pandas? However, despite its peaceful demeanor, the panda possesses surprising strength and powerful jaw muscles to crush bamboo. Though not generally dangerous to humans by nature, if cornered or threatened, a panda could deliver a powerful smackdown under the right circumstances, with a latent might everyone should avoid getting too familiar with. 6. Komodo dragon. Across the continent, in Indonesia's rugged islands and jungles, the Komodo dragon is a relic of a bygone era, slinking through the underbrush and arid savanna. It's hard to imagine them scaring anyone or being dangerous when they're young. Small as any other little lizard, they grow into their power with serrated scales and ancient eyes that tell tales of dinosaurs. They're a living legend in the world's most giant lizard, a formidable carnivorous predator. They're equipped with sharp teeth and toxic saliva, meaning their bites can cause severe infection from the bacteria they carry. They're cute, but only until a point, about the same point that their hunting prowess and lethal bite make them a notable danger and definitely something to avoid. If you see this cute little lizard, Mama Dragon might not be far behind. 7. Tiger. Within similar lush jungles, we find the formidable tiger. Despite what some might think, these creatures are not meant to be near humans. They live a comfortable lifestyle amidst the dappled sunlight and ancient ruins of Asia's lush jungles, where the young cubs learn to hunt and fight through play. They look like overgrown kittens, with big paws and awkward runs, playing in the jungle without a care in the world. That's because there's little that a young tiger truly has to fear. The forest echoes with the deep rumble of their ancestors as they grow into their powerful physique, with their long, sharp claws becoming one of the most formidable predators in the world. They're a great example of an animal that's cute when they're young, but not one you want to hang around with. 8. Elephant. In the heart of the African savannas and the dense forests of Asia, the gentle giant elephant roams proudly. They live as a colossal presence that shapes their landscape, from the dusty plains to the lush jungles. What these two intercontinental cousins share amongst each other are their adorable young, with big eyes and big ears alike, which are gentle and sweet. They enchant all who see them, but it's best to keep your distance. Despite their generally delicate nature, elephants do not react well to those they perceive as threats. They're particularly protective of their young, as they have only one, unlike other animals, per mating season. Their immense size and strength can allow them to cause unimaginable damage, underscoring the importance of cautious interactions. They can be pretty cute, but maybe it's not worth getting too close. 9. Tasmanian devil. With a name like Devil, you wouldn't imagine these creatures are cute at any point, would you? Well, you'd be wrong. In the shadows of the untamed nearby wilderness of Tasmania, the Tasmanian devil roams as a creature of nocturnal mystery. They earn their name through their devilish screeches, embodying their devilish nature. However, you can barely tell when they're small. They have little toes and big, round eyes. They make you fall in love if you let them. While not usually a direct threat to humans, the Tasmanian devil has a powerful bite, something that you might not see coming. 10. Rhino. In the heart of the savannah, sunsets paint the horizon in fiery hues, and the rhino reigns supreme. With a formidable presence, their domain is a kingdom of primal power, and their steps rumble the ground beneath them. However, of course, incredible power doesn't come overnight. And the rhinoceros, when young, is a fuzzy, awkward little guy with eyes that beg to be loved. They amble around the savannah, never far from their mothers, until their natural defenses mature, allowing them to protect themselves against the harsh natural world. Of course, the rhino, with its massive size, robust horn, and protective instincts, can pose a significant threat when provoked. Despite their herbivorous nature, they can display aggression when threatened with deadly charges. They're one of the most dangerous creatures in their immediate habitat. but are rather cute, right? 11. Lion. The lion is one of the most formidable foes you could come across in the savannah. Amongst the green grass that waves like a sea as far as the eyes can see, they rest under the shade of ancient baobabs with a roar that resonates through the plain. They are the undisputed monarchs of the land, commanding fear and reverence in the land of raw beauty. As young cubs, lions look nothing like their full-grown counterparts. They're soft, fuzzy, and downright adorable. Don't get too close, though. With the prowess born of centuries as the apex predator, lions have strength, sharp claws, and a ferocious bite that makes them a formidable force. The young cub may capture your heart, but the powerful lioness isn't one for sharing. They're perilous, especially regarding their young. 12. Cayman crocodile. In South America's labyrinth of rivers and wetlands, you'll find the Cayman crocodile, as it reigns supreme as the apex predator. Armed with scales to reflect the sun, obscuring it beneath the water as it glides stealthily, freshly hatched, they look like a little Pokemon. You never know that their jaws grow powerful, lined with sharp teeth that capture and subdue prey. They're so small and innocuous when they're young, you wouldn't think about their predatory practices. No one is safe in the habitat of the Cayman crocodile. 13. Hippopotamus. The hippopotamus claims aquatic empire among the reeds and the tranquil waters of lakes and rivers across the savannah. They emerge slowly, with a yawn, as they graze on the riverbanks, moving with a surprising grace beneath the glistening surface. As babies, they're much like the rhino, a small, pudgy creature with wide, trusting eyes. They're sweet and docile for the most part, and people across the world fall in love. However, beware of the deceptively gentle appearance and placid nature. Hippos are fiercely territorial and regularly display aggression when feeling threatened or provoked. They have a formidable set of tusks and the gift of sheer size on their side, meaning they're more than capable of inflicting much harm. They regularly take down predators more well known for their ferocity. Is saying hello to the cute little babies worth putting yourself on the warpath of a protective mama hippo? Probably not. 14. Chimpanzee. As one of our closest animal relatives, chimpanzees reside in the emerald embrace of African jungles. They thrive in a world filled with towering trees and dappled sunlight. They have a society that echoes communication through vocalizations and gestures, showcasing relationships that we, as humans, might understand. Their young are much like furry little babies filled with trust and sweet smiles. Chimpanzee babies have been taken in by humans as cute pets. A trend that quickly became dangerous as they have a close genetic relation to humans. Chimpanzees display aggressive, fiercely territorial, or easily threatened behavior. They have incredible strength, sharp canines, and dangerous behaviors that can prove potentially fatal in even the smallest of humans. They're best left to their own devices in civilization. You never know when a chimpanzee will snap, and it's best not to learn. 15. Honey badger. Across the rugged landscapes of Africa and Asia, the honey badger roams its domain with fearless determination. They adapt and endure as a symbol of their tenacity, with a tireless spirit as they explore the wild frontiers. When they're small, it's easy to get wrapped up in just how cute they are. Fuzzy and small, you'd never imagine how they grow into fearless predators, unafraid and unyielding, no matter what comes their way. However, the honey badger is world-renowned for its aggression and fearlessness and is known as a formidable adversary. They're equipped with impossibly sharp teeth and a stout build. They're not the animal you want to corner. They'll fight their way out one way or another. 16. Snow leopard. We travel further north for our next entry under the moonlit embrace of the Himalayan mountains as the elusive snow leopard prowls with a majestic grace. These snow-capped peaks and rocky alcoves they call home keep them far from most people, where the winds whisper secrets only the vigilant may comprehend. While as adults they look majestic but clearly dangerous, you'd never know that this was anything but a little stuffed doll when young. With two big paws and big wide eyes, they're absurdly cute. However, this leopard is the master of stealth and agility. With keen senses and advanced muscular physiques, they can swiftly capture prey, rendering it a potent and dangerous predator lurking in the dark amidst the serene mountain peaks. 17. Raccoon. A more familiar sight for most, raccoons are well beloved on the internet. In the twilight haven of the urban forest, the cunning raccoon resides beneath flickering streetlights and rustling leaves. They call the shadows of cities and woodlands home, crafting sanctuary amidst towering trees and hidden crevices. On the raccoon side are their clever minds, but their adorable looks make people just a little kinder. They have little hands, big eyes, and calm demeanors. Their young will walk right up to people asking for food or shelter with outstretched palms. However, with nimble paws and a mischievous mind, the raccoon is a master of pilfering and mischief. The insatiable curiosity of these creatures can lead to encounters with humans which, while not usually overtly dangerous, can lead to disease transmission or, when cornered, might display unexpected aggression. They're pretty cute. But even cute little guys like the raccoon could cause real problems. 18. Leopard seal. Far beyond in a similarly icy expanse in Antarctica, the leopard seal is the king of its domain, commanding the polar waters as a formidable predator of the Southern Ocean. As babies, their pups explore the icy tundra with wide-eyed, fuzzy wonder. They have baby fur that'll smooth over into the familiar sleek, speckled look that the adults have, but when they're young, they're like water puppies. It's good to remember that despite the cuteness, these are top predators in their habitat, known for their aggressiveness and hunting prowess. They grow into an animal with sharp teeth and a powerful bite, posing a significant threat to prey or anyone in their way. While they're pretty cute, keeping a distance from the little ones is best because a big one might not be far behind. 19. Duck-billed platypus. We travel down under next into the wild expanse of the outback. Along Australia's meandering streams and secluded burrows, this unique creature is an enigma of the animal kingdom. The duck-billed platypus is a fantastic creature that pulls in onlookers because there's nothing else in the world quite like it. At least not all at once. They're a captivating blend of different creatures pushing our understanding of how the animal kingdom works. As newborns, they're small and wrinkled, growing a fuzzy little coat as they mature. It's hard not to fall in love, but it's always best to keep your distance. While not traditionally dangerous to people, they have venomous spurs on their hind legs, which pose a particular threat during mating season, as they can deliver a painful sting when emotions are heightened. It's unusual. Still, it's a potential danger source that should be generally avoided. Never imagined such a cute little thing could put forth such a mighty blow, but stranger things have happened. 20. Stingray. We continue beneath the waters for our next feature, though traveling worldwide. The ocean's mysterious blue waves hold stingrays that glide through with elegance. They don't look real, with smooth textures and almost cartoonish faces. If you ever have the pleasure of being up close with a young stingray, it's not something you'll forget anytime soon. Though their aquatic world can seem quite serene, with wings and gracefully dance and embrace the current, they hide a perilous sting. As they grow larger, their barbed tail is venomous. These stings are dangerous, can cause intense pain and tissue damage, and often require prompt medical attention. They might be cute, but it's best not to test them. Alright, that's it for today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Forever Green, and hit that bell icon for more. We'll see you in the next one.